essentially it was a 19-year-old that got cooked alive inside of a Walmart bakery oven. I'm not gonna play the video here because it is extremely disturbing, and I can only imagine the pain that she went through and that her family is going through. There's a few things that come with these ovens. I'm gonna send, here's a picture of one. Now these ovens are big enough in order to be able to walk in, and there are several different brands, but essentially you can take a speed rack that's basically these big bakery racks, and you slide them into these ovens and they will rotate and cook the bread. In order to clean them, there's a procedure that you usually go through called a lockout tagout, where you shut everything off, you unplug it, you disconnect it from power before you ever clean it. Most of the time, you don't even need to get inside of the oven to clean it. If you do need to go inside of it, it's very rare. And they design it that way because they don't want something like this to happen. The only way for her to actually physically have gotten cooked in there, I don't even like saying that, oh my God, is somebody would have had to have closed it and turned it on. Now, there is an automatic feature on a lot of these ovens where you can set them that, you know, on very specific times, you can program them to turn on and to turn off. So in that case, you know, in theory, she could have been inside the oven with the door closed and the automatic timer turned on, which is, that seems completely unrealistic. Now, the other thing about this is there are safety features in place that if something like this happens, because oven manufacturers have to take this kind of stuff into account, there are safety features in place in order to make sure that something like this doesn't happen. A lot of these things are things like emergency release buttons and different buttons like that, which I believe either didn't work, or, you know, if you're being cooked alive inside of an oven, I imagine you're probably panicking, so you don't think to hit them. I don't know if anybody knows the full story. You know, stitch this please and talk about it. I just do not see a scenario where a 19-year-old who is new at Walmart was getting inside of an oven to clean it, unless somebody told her to go in and made it sound like that was part of their normal duties and responsibilities, shut her inside and turned the oven on.